Welcome to Webstylepress. Let's build a weather app using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, vanilla JavaScript. It's very easy, flexible, and can be added to your portfolio. This HTML document links to Twitter Bootstrap and Font Awesome that is totally unnecessary. It's a habit of mine. I link to Twitter Bootstrap and Font Awesome in every project for some reason. We have CSS file that is styling form and HTML, basic stuff. Then we have a div with class weather container. We will hide this div. When we will have weather data, this div will be shown along with weather data. This div has HTML elements with specific IDs. We will inject data retrieved from API in each element here. HTML button has onClick event that will trigger a function from JavaScript file. And this is the input containing ID city. At the end, we have the script's JavaScript file. This file will contain the logic. Let's build the app. This is the look and feel. We will enter a city name here, click add the button, and weather information will be displayed here. This is our scripts file. Get weather function. Function get weather. Use API key here as a value of a const variable. We are using free API from OpenWeatherMap or OpenWeather. They allow 1000 API calls per day for free. It's a decent amount for free in my opinion. Go to OpenWeatherMap website and create a free account. Then go to API keys page. My API keys. Copy API key and use it here. On button click, get the value of city field with the ID city by using query selector. Because query selector is easy, document get element by ID is stupid. This is the API URL that we are going to hit. It contains required city and our API key. City value retrieved from this and then API key here. Then we will use fetch API to retrieve data. Fetch URL. Fetch takes API URL as parameter. Once the request is complete, this part takes the response object and reads the response body as JSON. This is done by calling the JSON method on the response object, which returns a promise that resolves with the resulting JSON object. This is the next step in the promise chain. The JSON object obtained from the previous step is passed to this function as the data parameter. Now we have the data. We can console log to have a look. Let's see. Inspect console. City name get weather. Main has got everything we need. Fields underscore like humidity, pressure, temperature, and then city name, wind. We need these values. Okay, here we have got the data. Okay, data contains all the information we need. I need to round off temperature and feels like values. So here I am rounding these off and storing these in empty and FL. Main temperature and feels like from this data. Here we are selecting an HTML element by its ID and injecting a value inside it. This value, whether in this city, data.name. Similarly, we are selecting HTML elements with the IDs temperature, feels like, humidity, wind, condition, these, and injecting data in these. Document.query selector ID dot inner text, this value. Temperature MT is coming from here, FL coming from here, and for humidity, data.main.humidity, data.wind.speed, data.weather, and then description. And at the end, When we have all the data, main div will be displayed showing result. Weather info dot style dot display block. Also, in this chain, catch the error in the form of alert or console log it. Save. All right. Okay, so it requires API key. Of course, here I have provided the API key. And here is the information. Temperature this much, feels like this much, humidity 74%, wind this much, weather conditions smoke. City name get weather, and temperatures like this. For this city, temperature this much, feels like this much, humidity and wind. And weather condition broken clouds. So simply enter the city name and it will display weather information for the required city. It includes temperature, feels like, humidity, wind, and general weather condition. So, how was the app? Really easy, right? Let me know if you want to see a detailed version of it or its version in React.js. Okay, I hope it helped. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.